The Wall. It's not only one of the lead characters in Game of Thrones, it's also President Trump's most famous campaign promise. Now, according to Trump, the wall is almost completely built and America is safer than ever before. But at the same time, according to Trump, he also says there is no wall and America is in grave danger. And I know those messages seem contradictory, but remember that the Bible does this all the time. In the Old Testament, the Bible is like, don't eat shrimp. Then in the New Testament, Jesus took everyone to Red Lobster. So, yeah, they're like, Jesus, why are we here? He's like, because you f***ed me good, Judas, that's why. Now, don't forget, yes, Jesus listened to Beyonce because he knew the future. That's the whole point of the joke. Now, don't forget, just a month ago, when Republicans still controlled all of Congress, Trump couldn't get funding for his wall. So with the Democrats in the House, it's no surprise that the situation has escalated.
A new year, a new Congress in Washington, and Trump's shutdown enters its third week. 17 days and counting as President Trump refuses to back down on his budget demand of $5 billion for a border wall with Mexico. And the government remains in partial shutdown.
Democrats standing firm that no taxpayer dollars be used to build a wall.
The president repeatedly promised that Mexico would pay for his unnecessary and ineffective border wall.
On Friday, he suggested the shutdown may last months or even years.
If we have to stay out for a very long period of time, we're going to do that.
Wow, the shutdown could keep going for years? I bet Trump is just hoping that if it goes on long enough, America can't afford to have another election, and then he can just keep being president. Like, unfortunately, there's not enough money for an election, folks. We only have the funds to print one ballot, and I get to use it, so my vote is for Chester Cheetah. Anyone who wears sunglasses inside is cool enough to be my president, folks. Now, the thing about shutdowns is that if they end quickly, there's not much harm that is done, right? But the longer they go on, the worse the effects are. Now, think of it like this. If you leave your cats at home alone for the weekend, they may not love it, but they'll be fine, right? They'll just like drink toilet water or something, right? But if you're gone for 6 months, you're gonna need some new cats, right? And because they escape and then they leave. And 17 days into this shutdown, let's just say that America's cats are starting to stink.
Tonight, nearly a dozen departments and agencies have run out of funding. Roughly 25% of the federal government gone dark.
Here are those departments: Agriculture, Commerce, Justice, Homeland Security, Housing and Urban Development, Interior, State, Transportation, Treasury.
Many judges are furloughed, creating a backlog in the immigration court system.
Then there are the farmers already under duress from the president's trade war with China. The shutdown means they're not getting those stimulus payments promised by their government.
The ripple effects extending to the national parks, piling up with garbage, even human waste, turning them into health hazards.
Park visitors in some places are taking care of business, shall we say, along pathways or in the woods.
That's right. The shutdown has gotten so bad that at national parks, Americans are pooping on the ground. Who's the shithole country now? At the same time, though, I thought shitting on the ground is just what you do when you go camping in the woods. I mean, I don't know why this is a problem. I mean, I don't go camping because I'm black, but it's what I always assumed people do. And the shutdown has gotten so bad that the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. has had to close everything down, including their beloved panda cam. Yeah, which broke my heart, because I love the panda cam. I relate to pandas. I, too, am half black, half white. And I also don't want to have kids. So I decided that The Daily Show was going to do something about the panda cam being down, which is why I'm proud to announce we brought a live panda to the show! Guys, I'm just messing with you. We can't afford to bring a panda here. We don't have that John Oliver HBO money, all right?